Cyclone fans, another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. It's Friday, February 3rd, and we're here at Harlan Community High School gym where your Cyclones are getting ready to take on the Titans of Lewis Central. If you see a lot of blue in the house, those are Cyclone fans. Not maybe wearing blue for Lewis Central, but it's blue out, pink out here at Harlan Community High School gym tonight. Again, the Cyclones welcome Lewis Central to town. They have an overall record, 9 wins, 9 losses. And in conference play, they're 5-3. Meanwhile, the Cyclones are 10-5 in overall and 6-1 in conference play. These two teams met up back in early January 3rd, down in Council Bluffs at Lewis Central's gym, where the Titans were victorious over the Cyclones by a score of 51-33. Titans are coached by head coach Ricky Torres, assisted by Jeff Nielsen and Jeff Paulson. For the Titans, number 5, Jackson Larson. He's a 5'8 junior.
6'1 junior, number 13, Curtis Whitty.
Number 13, Curtis Whitty, 6'1 junior. Number 15, Caleb Moore, 6-foot junior. Number 30, Nash Paulson, 6'2 junior. And rounding things out for the Titans, number 35, 6'7 senior, Colby Souther. And for the Cyclones now, under head coach Mitch Osborne, assisted by Chad Swanson, Kevin Osborne, and Dean Mosier.
Thomas Fick and Nick Christensen. Starting lineup for the Cyclones, a 6'2 senior.
Number 21, Tegan Kasperbauer. He's a 6'2 senior.
5'11 senior, number 20.
Number 23, Brad Kern, 5'11 senior. Number 35, Jacob Birch, a 6'1 senior. Number 51, Jace Goobles. He's a 6'2 senior. And rounding things out, number 55, 6'5 junior, Franz Rice.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa. Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Google 105.3 FM KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Well, we got the national anthem out of the way and the starting lineups, and now we're ready for some Hawkeye 10 basketball again between your Harlan Community Cyclones and the Titans from Lewis Central. Lewis Central gets a tip. Cyclones. Let's see if what they're doing defensively here. If they're going to play some man-to-man or a zone. Ball gets skipped across the defense here. Three-pointer is up and good. That's number 30, Nash Paulson, and that's the guy they got to look out for. He leads them with 25 three-pointers on the season. He's 25 of 83, shooting 30% from the three-point arc. Brad Curran kicks it out to Kasperbauer. He puts up a three. That doesn't draw iron. but last touched by the Titans, so the possession will stay with Harlan Community. Cyclones to inbound, still have 15 on the shot clock. Dribble weave handoff out front. Birch on the dribble drive kicks to Curran. Curran gets into the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Souther. And Lewis Central across the timeline trying to push tempo. Cyclones do get back defensively. Ball goes inside to Souther, and they double down. That's Tegan Kasperbauer doubling down. And Souther in the post. Here's a running layup, no good by Kern, and that's Birch that puts a shot up, no good. And then we're going to have a held ball, and on the alternate possession arrow, it'll favor the Cyclones. As Lewis Central won the opening tip. Owen Thomas into the lineup for Lewis Central. Three-pointer up and good by Jacob Birch, and he ties things up at three-piece. Cyclones back in a little 2-3 zone here. Paulson with the ball. He's their three-point threat. Shot up, rebounded by Goebbels for the Cyclones. Pull-up jumper for Kern, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. Paulson with it in the corner. He comes off the screen, pulls up, three-point shot, no good. Kern with it, gets it to Goebbels. Goebbels puts a shot up, and he is fouled. So the Cyclones in transition get Jace Goebbels to the free throw line. He'll have two as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Goebbels a 25% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the first, but will have a second into the Cyclone lineup, number 33. Will Artfeld, he replaces number 23, Brad Kern. 0 for 2, but Jacob Birch on the offensive rebound, and a putback attempt is fouled. Foul's going to be whistled on number 3, Owen Thomas. That's his first personal foul. Team second, and Birch puts it in. Birch a 52% free throw shooter on the season. Makes the first one, has a second, as again it was in the act of shooting. And that one is up, no good. Cyclones lead 4-3. Ball goes down to the baseline, kicked out. Dribble penetration, kicked over. Three-pointer up and good. That's number 13, Curtis Whitty. 2 3-point baskets for Lewis Central. And then a shot is up, and that's going to be a foul on Paulson, I believe. We'll see. Foul is called on Nash Paulson. Foul is on the floor, so the Cyclones will take it out of bounds. Goebbels is going to let a three-pointer fly. Jace Goebbels with a three-point basket. Cyclones up 7-6. Cyclones still in that 2-3 zone. Three-pointer up from the wing, bounces up, no good. Rebounded by Franz Rice. Goebbels goes inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis Central. Paulson with it on the wing, trying to get an inbound post pass into Southern, and that's going to be last touch by the Titans. Turnover, Lewis Central. Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. Curran into the lineup. Kasperbauer comes out. Kern across the timeline, high post screen by Franz Rice. Three-pointer up and good. Kern with the three-pointer. 3 3-point baskets by the Cyclones. Halfway through quarter number 1, Cyclones lead 10-6. Paulson with it at the top of the key, skipped over. Across, a little dribble penetration. There's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow is going to favor Lewis Central. And the substitute into the contest for the visitors, as well as for Harlan Community. In comes Joseph Rice and Tegan Kasperbauer. Out comes Will Arkfeld and Franz Rice. 3:48 to play in quarter number 1. Cyclones lead 10-6. Paulson goes inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Kasperbauer, and the Cyclones are off and running. Ball goes to the baseline to Joseph Rice. Birch on the dribble drive kicks it to Kern. Kern goes inside, puts a shot up, no good. LC really spreading the floor here. They have a high-low post with Paulson. He gets double teamed, kicks it out. Going to be a three-pointer up from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Lewis Central. They got a new shot clock. Again, Cyclones in a little bit of a 2-3 zone here. Lewis Central wanted to get some dribble penetration. The Cyclones are good at cutting that off, and there's going to be a bucket by number 30, Nash Paulson. He's got 5 points, and the score is Harlan Community 10, Lewis Central 8, with 2:25 left to play in the quarter. Shot by Birch on the baseline is up, no good. Rebounded by Thomas for Lewis Central. And then there's going to be an offensive foul on number 13, Curtis Whitty. Kind of buried his head. Dribbled into the lane, and that's his second personal foul. Team's fourth. Closing in on 2 minutes to play. The score is 10-8 in favor of your Cyclones. Birch on the dribble drive, gets it over to Joseph Rice, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Titans, so the possession will stay with Harlan Community on the baseline. And then there's going to be a foul out front. Well, it's called on number 15, Caleb Moore. Cyclones got the ball inbounds. Birch up front with it. Now gets it back to Kern. Kern's going to get the floor spread. Shot clock down to 14. The Central really pushing the Cyclones outside the arc there. Shot clock's down to 3. Wild shot up by Kern, no good. Lewis Central comes away with the defensive rebound. Under 2 minutes to play. Closing in on 1 minute, actually. Whitty with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Kasperbauer. 1 minute to play. Cyclones lead 10-8. There's a deep three-pointer by Kasperbauer, no good. Under a minute to play now as Lewis Central comes across the timeline. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Joseph Rice. About a 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cyclones are going to milk that shot clock as much as they can. They have a 2-point lead, 10-8. And they hold it out front, closing in. Now there's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball goes down to Joseph Rice. Shot up and good. Joseph Rice with the basket. 5 seconds on the game clock. A little running jumper up, no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1. Where your Cyclones lead the Titans from Lewis Central 12-8. We're going to take a quick break and be back with second quarter action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Ready for second quarter action of play here from Harlan Community High School gym. Where Cyclones lead the Titans from Lewis Central 12-8 on the scoreboard. Cyclones with the first possession of the second quarter. Ball goes right inside to Franz Rice, and Franz Rice attacks the post player Colby Souther for Lewis Central and draws the foul. That's Souther's first personal foul, team 6, and it's going to put Franz Rice at the free throw line 4-2. First one's up and good. Rice a 45% free throw shooter on this season. Connects the first. Second one is up, and that's good as well. Franz goes 2 for 2. And the Cyclones lead 14-8 here early in quarter number 2. Cyclones still in that half-court zone. Woody with it on the wing. Ball goes inside out. Skipped over to Paulson. Paulson with the turnaround jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Artfeld and the Cyclones. Cyclones get the floor spread here. They're going to get the ball down to Birch. It's tapped out of there, and it's tapped out of there again. Birch on the baseline, puts a shot up and good. Baseline jumper by Jacob Birch. Cyclones double up Lewis Central 16-8. Six and a half minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Shot is up and good. Paulson makes the field goal. He's going to go to the free throw line. Fouls on Casper Bauer. That's his first personal foul. That's the team's first. They played the whole first quarter without a foul, but they were in a zone. Free throw is up by Paulson, and that is good. He's got 8 of the LC 11 points. Ball goes inside to Franz Rice, and he had the ball tipped away. Lewis Central comes away with it. Ball goes inside to Southern. He loses it. Turnover Lewis Central, and the Cyclones have it. 6 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. And they lead 16-11. Little runner on the baseline by Kasperbauer is up, no good. Lewis Central across the timeline. Deep three-pointers up, no good. And there's going to be a foul whistled on Lewis Central's number 2. Camden Cross. That's his first personal. Team seventh, excuse me. So that's going to send the Cyclones to a 1-1, and Jacob Birch, 52% free throw shooter on the season. He's 1 of 2 tonight. And that one's up and good. Birch was 7 points on the evening. He's going to have his second free throw here, the back end of a 1-1, and that one's up and good as well. Birch 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The Cyclones lead 18-11. Ball goes inside. Attack the basket, and that's good. That's number 2, Camden Cross with the field goal. 18-13, Cyclones lead by 5. 5:15 in the half. And here's Franz Rice. The Cyclones go right inside, and Rice with the bucket. He's got 4. The Cyclones lead by 7, 20-13. Central gets the ball inside, going to kick it out, down low to Southern, and he's standing on the inline, so it'll be a turnover on Lewis Central. After the turnover, Cyclones have it with the lead, 20-13. Lewis Central's, and they wanted a turnover, thinking Franz Rice stepped on the end line. There's a shot by Birch. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Kasperbauer. Shot up and good. Good offensive rebound there by the Cyclones and putback. So Kasperbauer scores the field goal. And he's going to go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. He's a 76% free throw shooter on the season. And that one's up, no good. Lewis Central runs down the defensive rebound. Halfway through quarter number 2, and the Cyclones lead 22-13. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Goebel, so the possession will stay with Lewis Central. Into the lineup now for the Titans, number 10, Owen Olkerbloom. Cyclones staying in that 2-3 zone. Been playing it all half and really shutting down any dribble penetration that the Titans have wanted to do. 3-pointer up by Paulson, no good. Rebounded by Olkerbloom, who just entered the lineup. 7-point Cyclone lead, 22-15. And Brad Curran pulls up with a 3-point bucket. Curran's got 2 3-pointers. The Cyclones lead 25-15, 10-point lead for the Cyclones. Ball goes inside, kicked out. 3-point attempt is up, no good. And Franz Rice with the rebound. Cyclones spread the floor, 3 minutes to play. Franz Rice, he's dribbled it off his toe out of bounds. Cyclones still with the lead, 25-15. 10-point lead with 2:55 left to play in the half. Ball goes down to the low post, kick back out to Whitty. He puts a 3-pointer up, that's good. Curtis Whitty's got 2 3-pointers. He's got 6 points. It's a 7-point Cyclone lead, 25-18. Curran on the dribble drive. He stopped. I'm going to try and get the ball down to that low post area. Now Jacob Birch, his dribble drive is shut down. Shot clock under 10. It's down to 7. Layup put up by Kern, no good. Paulson with it at the free throw line, kicks it out, 3-pointer up. No good by Lewis Central, rebounded by Jacob Birch. He brings it across the timeline. Minute 40 left to play. Cyclones lead by 7, 25-18. There's a turnover. Joseph Rice had it taken away from him. Woody in transition, and he loses it. So Woody gets a steal, and then they turn it right back over. Minute 20 left in the half. Cyclones lead by 7, 25-18. And they're going to call a blocking foul. It was number 3, Owen Thomas. Ricky Torres isn't happy. Cyclones have 1 foul, and Lewis Central has 9. He's talking that over with the refs right now as Joseph Rice goes to the free throw line. Joseph's a 36% free throw shooter, and the first one is up, no good. We're down to a minute to play here in the half. Cyclones lead 25-18. Lewis Central really trying to get a interior touch and then kick out. So there's Woody with it. He kicks it back out. Cyclones really recovering well in the zone defense, and there's a 3-pointer put up, no good. Jacob Birch comes away with the rebound. Shot clock is off, 30 seconds left to play. Cyclones can take the last shot of the half. And that looks like what they're going to try to do here. And there's a steal, almost a steal out front. Kaspar almost had it taken away from him, but they do maintain possession down to 6 seconds left in the half. Nice screen by Joseph Rice. 3-pointer put up, and that's no good. It's going to bring us to halftime, where the score is Harlan Community 25, Lewis Central 18. We'll be back with some halftime stats and second half action to play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. It's halftime here at Harlan Community High School gym. Your Cyclones leading the Titans of Lewis Central by a score of 25-18. Cyclones outscored the Titans 12-8 in the first quarter and 13-10 in the second quarter. Scoring unofficially for the Cyclones, Jacob Birch with 8, Brad Curran 6, Franz Rice 4, Jace Goebbels 3, Joseph Rice 2, and Tegan Kasperbauer 2. A defensive battle out there tonight. Both teams going at it. 25-18. See if either team makes any strategy changes here. And the first possession is going to go offensively to the Titans. Cyclones play that 2-3 zone the whole first half, and they look like they're going to stay in that as it was effective. Really limited the dribble penetration of Lewis Central. They just got to make sure they maintain. They know where number 30 is at. Nash Paulson, he's their leading three-point shooter. Lewis Central gets the ball into the high post area, and that is a 15-foot jumper by Paulson. (25-20), Cyclones by 5. Gooble's on the dribble drive. He's stopped and give it to Rice. And he's going to turn the ball over. And on the layup is good by Whitty. 25-22. 4-point run here by Lewis Central to start off the third quarter. Google saves that from going out of bounds. There had been a Cyclone turnover. Coach Mitch Osborne is going to take a timeout and talk things over. He's not happy with the offensive alignment out there going on. We're going to take this opportunity to thank our fine sponsors for making this live broadcast come to you and on a rebroadcast basis. Those sponsors being United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keist Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Conductix Wampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Out of the timeout, Cyclone basketball on the sideline with a 3-point lead, 25-22. There's going to be a foul on Lewis Central's number 5, Jackson Larson. It's his first personal, team's first of the second half. Ball goes down low to Franz Rice. His turnaround jumper is blocked, and the refs say there was a foul. Number 15, Caleb Moore. That's his second personal, team's second. It's going to send Franz Rice to the free throw line. That one is no good. Franz was 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. 45% free throw shooter on the season. And the second one is up and good. 6:30 left to play. Cyclones by 4, 26-22. Denison really spreading the floor now. They have all 5 guys outside the arc. The pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Curran. Curran with the layup and good. Curran with 8 points. Cyclones lead by 6, 28-22. 3-pointers up and good by number 5, Jackson Larson. It's his first points of the game and it cuts the Cyclone lead to 3, 28-25. Curran on the dribble drive. It's a bounce pass across the lane to Rice, and then he is fouled. Ball goes into Casper Bauer, and his shot is blocked. Lewis Central across the timeline with it. That's Whitty. Paulson over here in the corner, he's their three-point shooter. He has a jump stop pull up and no good. That goes out of bounds. Cyclone basketball. Kern with it across the timeline. Got a high post screen by Birch. Rice with it outside the arc. They're trying to post up Jacob Birch here. Down low, he's got a mismatch. Kern's going to pull up with a three-pointer, and that is good. Brad Kern with the three-pointer. He's got 11. Cyclones lead by 6, 31-25. Baseline layup up, no good. And there's going to be a foul whistled on number 21, I think, Keegan Kasperbauer. Substitutes back into the lineup. Number 35, Colby Souther. 6'7" post player. Cyclones have held him in check all night. He has not scored yet. Three-pointer from the corner is up and good. That is number 10, Owen Oaklerboom. He's got 5. It's back to a three-point game, 31-28, Cyclones. There's a shot, offensive foul by Brad Curran. Closing in on 4 minutes to play. Cyclones lead by 3, 31-28. Ball goes into the high post to Paulson. He kicks it out. Oaklerboom, he made a three-pointer a possession ago. He misses, but the offensive rebound by Lewis Central. Three-pointer up and good by number 5, Jackson Larson. And things are tied up at 31 apiece with 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Kern with a three-pointer, and that's good. Brad Kern with the three-pointer. He answers and matches the three-pointer of Lewis Central. And Harlan Community back on top, 34-31. Woody, his three-pointer's up and good. 3 minutes to play and everything's tied up, 34 apiece. Both teams have heated up from the arc. Kern has his shot blocked. Lewis Central comes away with it. Paulson back to number 5, Larson. He just made a three-pointer a possession ago, but misses on that attempt. Kern puts a shot up. That's blocked. $34 apiece with 2:27 left to play in the third quarter. Ball gets inbounded to Jacob Birch. Birch on the layup attempt, no good. Rebounded by Paulson for the Titans. Lewis Central now with it as we close in on 2 minutes to play. Oaklerboom with a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Lewis Central. Paulson with the offensive rebound. There's Jace Goebbels with the steal, and Jace Goebbels with the layup. And the Cyclones go back on top, 36-34 after the steal and transition layup. Ball goes inside to Souther. He turns around, puts a shot up. Fouls on the floor. It's on Birch. And they're going to change foul. It's going to be called on 55, Franz Rice. That's his first personal, team's third of the second half. Three-pointer up by Larson. No good. Rebounded by Birch. Cyclones leading by 2. And then there's a steal. An attempted steal out front, but a foul. That's number 5, Jackson Larson, picking up his third personal foul. Team's fourth of the second half. Minute and a half to play in the third quarter. Cyclones by 2. 36-34, Harlan Community. Birch with the fadeaway jumper up, no good. This could be last touched by Harlan Community. Lewis Central's ball on the baseline. Titans have some substitutes coming into the contest. Whitty with it across the timeline for the Titans. Took the ball out inside to Souther, their post player. He's doubled, but he kicks it back out. Whitty on the baseline pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by, I'm going to say a held ball. On the alternate possession arrow, it's going to favor the Cyclones, as we're now under a minute to play. Cyclones by 2, 36-34. Three-pointer by Casper Bauer. With 30 seconds left to play, and the Cyclones lead by 5. 39-34. Souther with it on the baseline. His turnaround shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Cyclones. Ten seconds left to play in this third quarter. Casper Bauer is going to let a three fly in. Good. Casper Bauer with the three-point basket to close out quarter number 3. And the Cyclones are on top, 42-34. We'll be back with fourth quarter action to play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for fourth quarter action of play. Cyclones leading Lewis Central 42-34. Cyclones outscored the Titans 17-16 in that third quarter. Cyclones still in that extended 2-3 zone. Lewis Central moving the ball around the perimeter. The three-point shot is up, no good. Air ball, but they get the offensive rebound. Shot clock doesn't reset. There's still 4, 3, 2, 1 on the shot clock. Deep three-pointer by Kern is up, no good. He's going to pull up for another 3, and that one's no good. Paulson away with the defensive rebound for Lewis Central. Woody has it, gets it inside to Paulson. Paulson with a 13-foot jumper up, no good. Gooble's on the dribble drive, nothing there. 6.5 to play. Cyclones up 42-34. Ball goes inside. There's a double team and a foul. That's going to be whistled on Franz Rice. It's going to send number 3, Owen Thomas, to the free throw line. He's a 56% free throw shooter on the season. First one is up and good. And 2 for 2 is Lewis Central from the free throw line. Souther back in the lineup now for the Titans. Kearns trapped out front. And there's a loose ball on the floor. And the alternate possession arrow favors the Cyclones. Ball gets inbounded, 6 minutes left to play. Cyclones lead 42-36. Ball goes inside to Birch. Birch's shot is up, no good. Rebounded and taken out of there by Lewis Central. A wild shot. Woody has it in the corner. Souther's going to try and post up. There's a kicked ball by Arkfeld. 5:42 left to play in the matchup. The Cyclones lead the Titans 42-36. Ball goes into Souther. He turns around. His shot is up and finds the bucket there. 4-point Cyclones lead, 42-38. Arkfeld from the corner. Normally he's money from that area. Souther with the rebound. Central gets the ball right back inside. Souther's triple teamed. Foul's going to be whistled on Casper Bauer. It's his third personal foul. And a timeout is called by Ricky Torres in the Titans from Lewis Central. We want to take this opportunity to thank our fine sponsors for making this live broadcast come to you and on a rebroadcast basis, those being United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keith Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Conductor Swampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. You see those fine folks. Tell them thank you very much for making these broadcasts available to you right in your home. 5:03 left to play in the contest. Cyclones lead by 4, 42-38. The Centrals outscored the Cyclones 4-0 here in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Paulson with it on the wing, gets it up the high post to Woody, kicked out for a 3. That's going to be short, no good. And Arkfeld comes away with the defensive rebound for the Cyclones. Birch with it out front. And on the dribble drive, he has it stolen by Whitty. Turnover Cyclones, and it's a 2-point Harlan Community lead. Cyclones have not scored here in the fourth quarter yet. 3.5 minutes of scoreless basketball, while LC has put 6 points on the board. And it's a 2-point Harlan Community lead, 42-40. Shot clock under 10, down to 7. Three-pointer up by Kasperbauer, no good. Rebounded by Joseph Rice. Kern's gonna put up a three and good. Brad Kern with a 3-point bucket. Now it's a 5-point Cyclone lead, 45-40. Ball goes into Southern, and he has the ball tipped away, but he's gonna be fouled by number 35, Jacob Birch. First foul on Birch, 16 foul. Ball gets into Lewis Central. A 3-point shot up by Larson is no good, and the Cyclones come away with the defensive rebound. Closing in on 3 minutes to play. Three-pointer up by Birch, no good. Woody with it across the timeline. Again, Cyclones leading by 5. Ball goes right into Souther, and then he gets the bucket. 45-42, 3-point Cyclone lead. Birch gets the ball into Rice, and he's going to be, well, they had a timeout, so it was a timeout before the foul. So Coach Mitch Osborne was sensing a possible turnover coming, so he calls timeout. So out of the timeout, the situation will be this. It'll be Cyclone basketball with a 3-point lead, 45-42. So both teams break the huddle. 2:46 left to play in this Hawkeye 10 matchup. The Cyclones leading 45-42. Well, it gets inbounded to Kasperbauer. He's going to set up the offense here. Kern off the screen. Shot clock down to 10. Ball gets down to the low post to Birch, and his shot is no good, but he's fouled by Souther. So it's going to send Birch to the free throw line. Birch, a 52% free throw shooter on the season. And that first one is up and good. Jacob Birch with 9 points. Second free throw by Birch is good. 47-42. Cyclones with 2:20 left to play in the contest. Woody with it at the free throw line. Three-pointer is up, no good. Souther tried bouncing the ball off of Rice, and Rice was able to save the ball. Be a foul on Souther, his third personal. Just under 2 minutes to play. Cyclones lead by 5, 47-42. Birch on the dribble drive. And that is good. Jacob Birch with 12. Cyclones by 7, 49-42. Three-pointer from the corners up, no good. Rebounded by the Cyclones. Minute 20 left to play. Again, the Cyclones by 7. Cyclones will try and run some clock here. Lewis Central's going to have to foul. Letting a lot of precious time go off the clock. It's a 3-possession game here. Now it's down under 8 seconds on the shot clock. And the Harlan community wants to call a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them and thank our fine sponsors one more time. We're making this broadcast come to you live here tonight and then on some rebroadcast opportunities later. Those sponsors being United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keist Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Paulie Jones Funeral Home, Conductor Swampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and the Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So here's what we got out of the timeout. The Cyclones have the basketball with 8 seconds on the shot clock and a 7-point lead, 49-42. Bauer to inbound on the sideline. That's Jace Goebbels that they're going to foul. We'll send Goebbels to the free throw line. 25% free throw shooter on the season is Goebbels. He's made one trip there tonight, but 0 for 2. That one is up and no good. Woody with it out front finds Paulson. He's their three-point shooter. 40 seconds left to play. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Paulson. Woody with the three-pointer. That's no good. And that's rebounded by the Cyclones. And a foul is committed by the Titans, which will send Tegan Kasperbauer to the free throw line for 2. Well, for 1 and 1, that's still just 18 fouls. So a 1 and 1 opportunity for Kasperbauer. Free throw by Kasperbauer is up and good. He's got 9. 8-point lead for the Cyclones, 50-42. Last thing the Cyclones want to do is foul down here on this end and allow the Titans to score with the clock stopped. 51-42, Harlan Community. Woody with it on the dribble drive. Bird shuts that down. Here's going to be an over and back violation. Turnover on Lewis Central. Ball gets inbounded to Arkfeld. He's fouled in the backcourt by Paulson. Will Arkfeld to the free throw line for the Cyclones. Arkfeld's free throw's up, no good. 10 seconds left to play in the contest. That's going to bring it down to 2-1, and that's going to be the contest. The Cyclones come away victorious, 51-42. That's going to be a win for the Cyclones. Will improve their record to 11 wins, 5 losses. Will drop Lewis Central under 500 with now 9 wins, 10 losses. So a good win for the Harlan Community Cyclones. Scoring for the Cyclones unofficially, Kern with 17, Birch with 12, Kappenbauer with 10, Jay Scoobles 5, Franz Rice 5, and Joseph Rice 2. This has been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.